Hello friends, welcome back to a new episode of the cheesiest man alive. And the cheesiest man alive is I, it's your boy Harstem. Today we're starting off in a PvP. Don't tune out quite yet, because we're playing against Buanan. And Buanan is a cannon rusher. And against cannon rushers, you know what we do? We proxy gate. I'm not actually sure how good this is against a cannon rush. Now, there's a couple of ways that we could do this. First of all, I should have built my pylon first. Oh. Yeah, we've been found out. So usually one thing that you can do is, oh, he's actually gonna full wall this. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. I kind of like that. I really do. So we're just gonna kind of semi-lock him in over here, I guess. It's weird as well at the same time, you know? It's like, hey, what really are your plans over here? So, okay, he's trying to re-wall. He's trying to re-wall. He's trying his best, at least. That's something. Let's see if we can get in there. No, we can't. He's building his own building. We're going to just be mining a lot of gas. Let's see if we can... We need to cancel cannons as much as we can. That's something that we absolutely need to do here, because he's very far away from my main base. Let's see if we can clear some of these probes. Okay, we cleared one. That's something at least. Yeah, all of these cannons are out of range of the other cannon. Oh, the other one wasn't even a cannon. I hadn't quite realized that yet. I really had no clue about that. That's my bad, guys. That's my bad. So how are we going to play this out is the question, of course. Well, I think we're going to start with a cheeky little adept over here. We're going to follow that up with... maybe a Stargate, and then a Nexus in this area. I do think that's a good plan. It's going to take a while for him to start hitting stuff that actually matters for me. Something that I do need to keep in mind, though, is that it is very possible for him to send a Zealot into my mineral line. So this is just something that I really need to kind of keep in mind. Let's see, oh, I can actually just straight up shade him. That's nice. That's real nice here for me. So he's in trouble. He's in serious trouble. He wasn't prepared for this at all, you know? He really wasn't prepared for this at all, so that's nice. GG, there we go. And that's what happens when you proxy gate a cannon rusher. Look at that, 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and you got a good piece of information there. Up next, we have a PvZ against the Discs, his Zerg play. Usually he's a TOS, but today off-racing as a Zerg player. I gotta make sure that I scout. And the other day I was sitting in my chair in front of my PC, as I often do. I'm a chair sitter in front of the PC, and I'm not afraid to admit it either. It's what I like, it's what I enjoy. I sit there for days, philosophizing about life and also thinking about builds. And I had a particular Stargate Tempest Rush that I was playing, that I have been playing for a little bit. Single Stargate into a tight little blink all-in that I've been executing. And I was thinking to myself, Tempest are fun, but what would happen if I go for a single Stargate, get a carrier out of that, and then kind of take it from there? So we're just gonna remove this. I think this was the plan that I had in mind, at least. I think I might be too late already. Yeah, it's gonna kind of work out. So we're gonna just build it over here. We don't want to be too close. Yeah, maybe over. I think this is actually a nice little location. We don't want to be too close. It's important not to be too close. And what we're gonna do right now is we're just going to build a Stargate, get our Oracle from that location, and our carrier from that spot as well. And we follow it up with not more carriers. Well, we get 1 or 2 carriers maybe from a single Stargate. And then we get a blink all-in from 2 bases. So this is kind of what Classic played against Dark. I think it was in the GSL, where he opened up with a beautiful double Stargate Tempest into blink. But I'm going to hit much quicker with my blink follow-up, and also hopefully, well, much harder. And my opponent should be kind of preparing, that's at least what I hope, should somewhat be preparing for more air units. And then boom, I hit hard with these wankers. That's the plan for now. I hit hard with the blink stalkers. That really is going to be the plan. Actually, just gonna keep this one at home, I think. Do like the thought of that, kind of. Yeah, and I'm just gonna get a stalker. Just gonna get a little stalker out over here. He's a lot of freaking links, huh, Chief? Sure you want to get that many links? It seems like a little bit over-eager there when it comes to the links. Not a fan of that. Anyway, we're chrono boosting this bad boy out. It's real important that I don't get spotted. It's actually literally the only thing that truly matters for me. This is a wall, right? This map is actually relatively difficult to wall. It's harder to wall on the bottom side. I don't know why that is, but I fail my wall more often when I'm on the bottom side, I've noticed. So I've decided that it's much harder to wall at that point as well. Gonna stick to my guns there. Got a little bit of a pylon over here. Want that fleet beacon up ASAP as well. Don't want to rush it out too quick because, well, we can't. We just simply don't have the money for it. If I could, I would want to get it ASAP. Gonna go for a proxy carrier. I don't think I've ever proxied a carrier in my entire life. Maybe I have at some point before in Cheesiest Man Alive or like beating Grandmaster with stupid stuff, but I can't quite recall it. What's happening over here? Oh, it's trying to break through my wall. That's usually not how the game works. I appreciate the attempt though, I really do. See if we can get 1 or 2 kills here, that would be nice. Yep, gonna get 1 kill at least. Maybe one of these as well. Yep, there goes you. Boop 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 you, Mr. Lara. Oh, not Lara. Oracle loves you more than you would know. Can I build it yet? Feels tight, but it's gonna work out actually, just barely. It's barely gonna work out. Let me start our first carrier. He hasn't quite realized yet as to what is kicking off. I'm gonna pretend to take this base right now. In reality, we're obviously not taking it, because it's going to be a very clean follow-up with a blink all in. I'm feeling 2 carriers, by the way, here. I'm really feeling 2 carriers. That does spark joy for me, the thought of getting a carrier out there. Okay, so we're just gonna get 2 more gateways up here as well. Oh, chronoing this bad boy out. Should I maybe? I'm just kind of spitballing right now. I should probably get a robo so I have quick reinforcements. Is what I was thinking. Doesn't sound so bad. Okay, so this carrier's popping out. That feels good. Look at this move that I'm about to pull. Okay, cheeky little. Oh no, that feels bad. That feels real bad. I hope he doesn't realize that I'm proxied over here, because that would actually uber suck. But he's looking for it. He's definitely looking for it. I hope I can deny that scout. That's going to be a huge scout denial. That was huge. That was legitimately huge. That was actually very big. That was massive. Okay, nice. So we're just going to take this thing out right away. So that's going to be thing number 1 that I'll do over here. We have our 8 gateways. He's building roaches, which is not quite what I want. I actually want him to tack into Corruptor. So maybe I should have been more upfront about what I'm doing, you know, and saying, hey mate, I'm going here for a carrier rush and I need you to properly respond to that. Because right now, that's definitely not what is happening, you know. My opponent has not properly responded at all to this carrier rush. And it's actually relatively upsetting. These guys are gonna die, most likely, if I ain't careful. Even if I am careful, they're most likely gonna die. Stay alive for now. Very nice. A couple of these bad boys in there. Let's see if I can... Yeah, this is a cool trick. Get the interceptors out ahead of time. Get the interceptors out ahead of time. Oh, he's actually... He's freaking... he's going for it, huh? He's going for it, mister. Aren't you just going for it, huh? What did he think was gonna happen, really? I'm kind of surprised. Like attacking into a 2-base Protoss. It's like either I was gonna have like more carriers there, or I wasn't, and then there was gonna be something else, you know? Either way, there's gonna be something. Oh, lost the carrier, which is far from brilliant. It's actually quite the opposite of brilliant. It's kind of stupid. I wanna really full wall this area for now. That feels good as well. Here comes my all-in. 7 minutes into the game. Quite a few stalkers. 23. See how he's going to try and hold this. Seems like the plan is to clear this carrier, which I think is not a very bad plan at all. Just kind of like that plan here out of my opponent. But I have okay... Oh my god. I was going to say I have pretty okay micro usually. Then I blinked all of my stalkers back at once. so far with the pretty okay micro, you know? Very cool, Harstem. Very cool indeed. Yeah, just going to individually micro this back a little bit. So we're flanking with the carrier right now. See if I can take out this bad boy. Definitely do need some vision up here. Definitely do need some vision up here. Need more pylons as well, huh? I wonder if I can just go around all the way. I wish I had my second carrier still alive. I wish loads of things, but definitely that second carrier would have been freaking huge to still have. I'm clearing a lot of units, which is nice. I wonder if I can kick this as well. Didn't quite succeed completely. This also isn't entirely brilliant. A couple more of these stalkers. You're still supply locked? No, our supply is growing, which is a big deal. As long as your supply keeps going up, it's really not that bad, you know? It's really not that bad. But at the same time, For how much longer is my supply gonna keep going up? Let's move on to this area for now. See if there's anything I can do over here in the natural with my carrier. And then if there's anything over here I can do with my stalkers. It seems to me like against both of these things is meh. Okay, gonna keep this thing alive at least. That's nice. I think he might be actually killing me for now. Maybe killing is a big word. Maybe killing is a very big word. But he's trying to deal some damage. He's trying to deal some damage. I don't think it's quite enough. If I can clear... Oh no, I've absolutely won at this point. Nice! Okay, for a second I was getting real afraid. Losing that one carrier sucked. Otherwise I can kind of ping-pong in between this third and the main. I probably still should have done that. Just kind of go here and force the queens into a different position. He was low in workers, but higher in income due to my oversaturation here of my main base. And soon as well oversaturation in the natural. So I was on a massive timer. And this rotation really did it for me. So nice little win here against Disc. We'll go into our next game. Next opponent. Once again a relatively low MMR Zerg player. This time Sebastes. Playing for team, what was it? V-Fish. All right. I'd love to see some V-Fishers here on the lab. I'm not quite sure what it means, but it sounds fancy. I'm not entirely sure yet what I want to play in. I get a good luck have fun. I already sent a good luck have fun out, so won't need to do that again. I'm feeling like not scouting here in the early game. It's just a gut feeling. I don't think I'm going to get cheesed here. So we're going to preserve a couple of these minerals early on. And then hopefully we can spend that on something worthwhile if we find a good use for it. Maybe I just want to go for... Oh, actually, something I haven't done in a long time. It's just a good old school 5 or 6 gate Glaive Adept into Dark Templar. It's one of these build orders that I think people tend to forget about very quickly because no one really plays it anymore. And then once in a blue moon, Hero or Max Specs will throw it out and Zerg players will scramble for a defense and you know they'll have to watch some of their own old replays. Oh, I wasn't actually building a Nexus. To figure out, wait, what was the exact counter to this anymore? How did I move my units? When did I build my spores? When do I do X? When do I do Y? That type of stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. Not entirely sure how the build order is supposed to function, but most of these build orders, they work fairly similar. So I think I'll manage to figure it out on the fly. This is the beauty of playing Protoss and honestly Terran as well, is that a lot of build orders kind of flow naturally. If you have strong fundamentals, if your foundation is good, you can often just kind of find your way through a build order. I still always say it's better to actually exactly know like every single timing in a build order, especially if you're not high grandmaster. I'd always say, yeah, go, you know, figure it out, because usually your gut instinct, if you're lower level, very often is wrong. There's very little people at lower level that truly understand how to craft and how to play build orders. So I always say, hey, do follow a build order. For example, play the one that I'm about to play over here. So I do want to get a Stalker. There have been times in the past where I skipped Stalkers, but if you get scouted, I think all of these builds just lose a lot of value. Not going to be chrono boosting any workers here. I want a fast robotics facility, and I think getting workers here just doesn't really do anything for me. So we'll get this robo. And I'm feeling personally, maybe even 4 gate. Why not? Let's just get all 4 gates before... can we actually afford that even? I don't think we can. No, we can't. Okay, well, we're just gonna get 3 gates then. 3 gates now, and then we add 1 gate a little bit later, or 2 gates a little bit later, because we want to go up to 5 gates, I think. It sounds like a good number. We're waiting here with our resonating glaives, because, well, resonating glaives can start, honestly, extremely late, and it will still be in time. That's the beauty of most glaive builds. And I actually think I did a good job here with this build. Like I said, you kind of figure out yourself of what you need to do. We're gonna get 1 more gateway after we start our Prisma. So we're gonna start our Prisma, and then at around 20 seconds on this thing, I want another gateway. I wonder if I can actually fit in a Dark Shrine. The plan really was to get a Dark Shrine with this. So we're playing 5 gate, and yeah, I actually kind of wanted a Dark Shrine. It sucks that I'm not gonna be capable of getting that. Mining quite a bit of gas as well, so yeah, this almost worked perfectly. Need some more pylons up, and then we should be good to go. I don't think there's too much that can hold me back right now. Don't stop me, bro. Don't stop me. We're going completely the wrong way here with all of these little adepts, by the way. That's hilariously sad. Yep. Gonna get a warp in for 20 over here. We're just gonna continue our moving forward. And my next warp in should be with 5. I'm not even sure if I quite have the cash for that. Oh, he decides to attack into me here. That's definitely a mistake. That is definitely a mistake. I'm not really ready to win the game quite yet. But maybe my opponent is already ready to lose. That's completely possible, of course. I think he's moving some drones over to different locations right now, which would be interesting as well. Now the thing, one of the most important things here is to just continue warping in and not to lose too many adepts, really. So actually you don't really want to lose any adepts whatsoever if possible. And I'm not sure if that's quite going to be possible, but we'll try our best. So these guys are going to get caught out, so we'll lose 4 over here right away. Not much we can do about it. We will trade out at least a little bit, which is nice to see. So he's going to try and fight me here, I can feel that. They always try to fight you if you're truly starting to attack a base, you know? Start getting scared. I'm just going to cancel this shade, honestly. Oh, nice cancel. Oh, no, GG. Very nice. Yeah, phone is a little bit too low on the mark. I think I'm going to play the rest of these games tomorrow so that some fresh people are there. I can take him out, because this is MMR is just a little bit too low. It's not so fun then. It's just too easy. I could get away with anything. The most fun is doing beautiful cheeses against players that are of similar level. At least in my mind, that's the case. Did leave with a GG, so 303, 192. Let's hop into our next game. All right, I decided to play another game here today, and look at this. What do we have over here, lads? Yes, it is a Cannon Rush. Let's see if I can. Oh my god, this just looks beautiful for me, doesn't it? This just looks absolutely fantastic. Oh no, not the cannons. Not the cannons, son. That seems awful for you. That seems absolutely awful for you. So the way that we're gonna play this out over here, we've got one little cannon in this particular position. Now go in over here. And now we're gonna try and keep this bad boy alive. It's literally the only thing that truly matters is keeping it alive. We'll get a gateway down here as well. Make sure we can keep... Oh, that was very important for me to keep. Gonna cancel one of these. Oh, okay, it's not the end of the world. It's not great for me, you know, it's not great. It really ain't great for me. Let's be real here. Okay, so I can attack this thing, and I can get another line of cannons. That should be somewhat okay as well. Hopefully we can get some zealots out of here too, which would be nice. I think he wants to defend this, which is usually not a very good call. Usually the best thing you can do is not defending. So something I definitely recommend here. This isn't... No, that's not in range. Can I get... What? Are all these cannons just out of range of my main boy? My main boy, Mr. Cannon. This is bad for me. I lost that one without even canceling. Oh, this is gnarly. This did not go well at all. It's taking out that cannon. I mean, if I lose that cannon, it's game, set, and match. I mean, usually this is not a good type of defense. What did I do wrong? What did I do so wrong here? What did I do? I guess I just was too slow with crawling towards the top floor here. Now, losing this pylon and not getting a secondary pylon up really did suck, because it delayed my next cannon just too much. I need to have a cannon up, so this one, I mean, if it can start 18 or 20 seconds quicker, that's obviously a huge deal. All of a sudden, maybe I can even take out this gate. Maybe not the gate, maybe I can, you know, do some other work. But yeah, now, not quite a gate. We'll search another one. Maybe I get him again. I don't want to stop on a loss tonight. All right. We got Mr. Iba here as well. Fantastic little player. 5.9k MMR. And hopefully we're going to be capable of taking some away. So we're, once again, we are hitting Oceanborn. Oceanborn is just this map where I feel very comfortable on. All right, I have a very good idea what I want to do personally on Oceanborn. And that's Cannon Rushing. That position is so good. I freaking love it. I'm sad that I lost that last game, but I can't win them all is what they often say. I wonder if I'm supposed to chrono at least once. Maybe I was. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, so we get a little gateway over here. And then let's see if I still remember how it's done. I think I had to leave here at 44. Yeah, I remember I prepared this build for Rainer in the EPT, and down the ramp at 43 or at 44 was I believe, the correct play. So 16 forge, it's all working out quite nice. Should we send... Did I send another probe? I don't actually think that's necessary, is it? With the way that I play, I actually believe that to not be necessary at all here. So I'm just gonna build this one over here. Because I think I should just be fine. It's always so scary, this moment. Like, if you're too slow, you just lose the game. I'm absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Come on, buddy. No? I mean, that's really his call, but it's a bad call, you know? That really is just a bad call, because now I need to build this pylon anyway. But he's not pooling at all. He really ain't pooling. Just kind of gotta... This seems really bad. What's his response then? Oh, wait, what? Please! Yeah! I think this is really good then. So his response... So he played what did he play pool first? Was this a pool first? Yeah, it was. I didn't even realize. God, I'm blind. God, I'm slow in the head. The way that I lost against Rainer was by losing that one pylon. So let's try to make sure that ain't happening again. I'm gonna send this adept across the map. He's getting a lot of spines here. So he wants to clear me. He really does. I actually want to get one more cannon in. I think it's important for me to get one more cannon in then, yeah. He's gonna go for the high ground. I'm just gonna expand behind this and then I'm going to 2-base. Maybe I'll Tempest Rush behind this. It feels pretty okay. So something I can do here is try and block the spine location. Well, that went absolutely fantastic. That's some of the best blocking I personally have seen in my life. I really got him good though, didn't I? It's a really nice spine blocking with my probe. You can maybe watch that in the slow motion for the people who missed it. So if you're on the spot where the spine wants to burrow, it can burrow. I saw the spines move down. I thought to myself, you know, it's a good play here. Stopping these spines from burrowing. Look at the speed in which I respond here. So the spine is walking down at lightning speed, as it always does. Look at it go, look at it go, look at it go, look at it go. You're like, oh, maybe it's time to block. Almost had him. And then the second one, I also wouldn't have been in time. Because my probe still is out. It is what it is. I managed to win, so I'm happy. A couple of G's here coming out of Iba, making up for people that came before him. And I think this is actually a perfect last game here today. That's going to be it for me today. Let's see how much MMR we actually got from Mr. Iba. What did you give us, buddy? Huh? Do you want to tell us? Let's see. 28 MMR. We're almost 5.8. Back up to 6k soon. I can feel it. All right. That's going to be it for me today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this episode of the Cheesiest Man Alive. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see all of you next time for a new video. Thank you, and bye-bye.